How's everybody doing? Hope you can all hear me. If you can't hear me, just write a message in the comments and I'll work out what the issue is. But welcome to Bootcamp. Today, I'll just kind of do a breakdown of what we're going to do. Every class I kind of start with a description of the class. I do want to mention, I usually train with in my bare feet, but it's important if you are not used to that you put on a pair of running shoes, especially when we start to move around a little bit. Just gives you a bit more cushion, a little bit more stability. So if you're not wearing shoes and you haven't trained in shoes before, throw a pair on. If you're used to it, by all means, you can keep off your shoes. Just make sure you have a clear space around you. We're going to be moving around a lot, so at least 10 feet by 10 feet. Make sure if you jump up, you can't touch the ceiling. You don't want to be hitting your head on your ceiling. As we do, we're going to go through a couple circuits. We're going to do 3 circuits today. We're going to have a certain rest ratio and a certain work ratio. So for our movements today, we're going to be doing 8 and 10 reps. We're going to be doing kind of a superset. So within each set, we're going to be doing pressing exercises for upper body, and then we're also going to be doing lower body exercises as well. Okay, so we're going to be doing mechanical drop sets. So for each of our circuits, the first exercise is going to be the more intense version. And then the next station is going to be a little less intense, higher reps. And then that'll be followed by some cardiovascular work as well, as we do every week. So we're going to do 3 circuits, and then we'll do core work at the end with a little bit of a cool down. We'll do a warm up at the start, like we always do as well. Again, if you missed last class, you can jump onto our website. It has everything pre-recorded. So you can take a look to see what you missed if you want to catch up. At any time during today's class, if you feel lightheaded or dizzy, it's a good sign that your body's telling you to take a break. So feel free to take a rest, even if I'm still going or if our work ratio is still up. You can take a rest. Don't worry about that. Or you can completely take the whole circuit off. That's really up to you. Go at your own pace. I'm here to kind of push you, but if obviously your body's telling you to slow down, you want to slow down. Okay. So we'll start with our warm up. Today, I am going to stick to the 40 minutes. I know we were pushing it last class. We went a little bit further, but I know everybody also has, meetings to attend to, classes to study for. So we'll make sure it is 40 minutes. Okay. So before we begin, we're going to do a warm up. So find a nice spot where you have a bit of space where you can move around. We're going to do a similar exercise that we did last week. So we're going to start with the lunge and twist. I'm just going to move this a little bit. So we're going to go down into a lunge. We're going to start with our left foot into a lunge position. Okay. So bend this leg, right leg goes back, and then we're going to twist. So same elbow to same knee, come up and twist. You want to look straight up, push back with this foot, starting position, and then we're going to switch feet. Same thing on the other side. Okay. Come down, arm drops, elbow to knee, press up, look straight up. Okay. And then press back. So we're going to do 8 of these, so 4 on each leg. So we'll start down, nice deep into that lunge, twist. There's 1, kick back. Make sure you really push back to that starting position. 3, you can plant your hand down if you'd like. Look straight back. And every time you go into your next rep, try to increase the range of motion in the stretch. So if you're starting here with your twist, make sure you're coming back a bit further each time. I go from the side just so you guys can see. Push back, switch. Push back, we'll do 2 more on each side. Right up, you twist those hips, open up the chest. Good, switch. Back again, last 1 on each side. And back and switch. Good. We're going to do our inchworm. So if you weren't in class last week, I'll do a quick demo. So from the side, you stand hips, feet width, shoulder width apart. You're going to push your bum back. As your bum slides back, you can have a slight bend in your knee, and then walk your hands out. Come to about push-up position, okay? And then walk yourself back. Okay, trying to keep your heels flat on the floor. So there's 1, we're going to do 6. 2, 2, and back. 3, good. Back. 4, all the way out. 2 more. 5. Really try to keep those heels down as much as you can. And last one, 6. Come forward into a push-up. You can go on your toes and back. Good. We're going to do 8 prisoner squats. So prisoner squats is a normal squat with our hands behind our head. So we're opening up our chest, stretching our muscles in our upper back as well. So you can interlock your hands behind your head. Just get into a squat position. So you can start off doing a half squat. We're going to do 10. So do 5 half squats, 3, 4. As we progress, we're going to lower and lower. 5. So now we're going to go lower. 6. Good. Knees out. 7. 8. As low as you can. 9. Last one. And 10. Good. We're going to do some modified push-ups off our knees. So find a clear spot. You're going to want to find somewhere, maybe with a bit cushion or on a carpet. If you don't, not on a carpet, you can just throw a cushion under your knees. And for this, we're going to focus on our technique. So our chest is going to touch the floor. We're going to press back up into a straight arm position, okay? So I'm going to come all the way down, pushing out against my abs. My back's nice and straight. Down, touch the floor, back up again. We're going to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Good. Now stand up. We're going to do some shoulder circles. Warm our shoulders up, okay? We're studying at our desk or doing a lot of work on the computer. Oftentimes our shoulders get really tight, especially in the back. So what we're going to do is start to lubricate our joints and open up our shoulders and our chest. We're going to start with our palms facing up. We're going to make small circles going backwards. And we're going to just gradually open up that range of motion, making bigger circles. And come all the way around. Okay? Try to go as far back as you are coming forward. That's usually where we limit ourselves is behind us. So try to open up our shoulders and our upper back. Okay, good. Palms facing down. We're going to go forward. Small circles again. A bit bigger. And biggest. Good. Okay. Just going to hit record because I forgot to do that as we started. Awesome. So we'll get into our circuits now. Again, I'll go over each one what we're doing real quick while you guys are resting. You grab a drink of water. Our first circuit is going to be a push-up, okay? So depending on your level of fitness, this can either be a straight regular push-up off the floor, okay? Or we're going to do a hand release push-up. So on the way down, we actually take our hands off the floor. So if you can see from the side, I'm going to do my push-up. Hand comes up. That's 1 rep, okay? If you're not there yet, that's fine. You can do a regular push-up. So you're going to come right down and press back up again. And if you want to do a modified push-up, you go from your knees, come down, press up, okay? Pick whatever, whichever regression or progression works for you, but I do want to make sure that your chest is touching the floor. And at the top, your arms are fully extended, okay? So we're going to do 8 reps of that. Pick whatever one you want. But I would try to aim for doing the hand release push-up. And then from there, we're going to do 10 reps of a modified push-up, okay? So it's a drop set. It's a superset. We're going to do the tougher version first, then the easier version, and then we're going to do our cardio. So our cardio for this first circuit is going to be jumping jacks. So you can either do them hands down, or you can start with your hands across your body. So we're going to jumping jack out like this, or you can do a seal jumping jack with your hands together. Okay, it's really up to you. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Okay. 10 seconds between each exercise, so it'll give you just enough time to get into the next movement. Okay. So we're going to start. You can pick your push-up. I'm going to go with a hand released. We're going to do 8 reps. 1, all the way down. 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're finishing off each rep with straight arms. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay. We're going to do our next version is going to be the easier version. So if you're going off and doing a hand release push-up, you can either go from a modified or a straight standard push-up, okay? We have 5 more seconds. And begin. So we're doing 10. Halfway there, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Good. 10 seconds, and we'll get into our jumping jacks. Pick your version, whether you want to do a seal jack or a jumping jack. Start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. For this round, you don't have to go too fast. We'll pick it up over our next 2 cycles of this circuit. There's 15 seconds. Halfway there. Five more seconds, about 5 more reps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab a drink of water. I'm going to give you a 45-second break. We're going to start that circuit again, back to our push-ups. Pick whatever version you're comfortable with. The first version is going to be the more difficult one. And the second version of push-up is the easier one. And then we go back into our jumping jacks. I'm going to give you another 10 seconds. You can get into a push-up position. So I'm going hand released. Choose whatever version you'd like. Just make sure the first one's more difficult than the second one. Start in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and go. 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up. 6, all the way down. 7, and 8. Good. We're going to switch over to our easier version. So I'm going to go off my toes. Feel free to go off your knees. You've got 5 seconds. We're doing 10 of these. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And stand up. Get ready for our cardio. 30 seconds of either the seal jumps or jumping jacks. 5 seconds. And go. Nice and wide. Try to get in a couple more reps during this 30 seconds than you did last round. Halfway there. Let's pick the pace up a little bit. Arms nice and wide, legs nice and wide. 10 seconds, 9 more reps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a break and grab your drink of water. Again, you have 45 seconds to get ready for our last circuit. We're going to do that whole circuit one more time. More seconds. Down to a push-up position. 10 seconds. Start off with the harder version for 8 reps. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 10-second rest. You can shake your arms out if they're feeling a little like jello. You will get more fatigue than we did last week because we're going back to back with these variations. Totally normal. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. 10 reps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more reps. 2, and last one. Good. Beauty. 10 seconds, we'll get into our jumping jacks. If you're struggling with those push-ups, that was our last round, but if you're struggling, you can always do them off the wall. So this variation here, and just do a press from this position. The closer you get to the wall, the easier it is, okay? The further you get, the harder it is. Into our jumping jacks, and again, 30 seconds, try to beat your reps from last round. Nice and wide. Quickly in starting position. Halfway there. 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give you guys a minute rest as I go over the next triplet, the next circuit. We're going to do plyo lunges. We did these last week. If you can't do plyometric lunges, you can stick to a regular lunge. We're going to do 4 on each leg. Starting positions here. You come down, switch feet. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go all the way to 8. If you can't get enough height to do the plyometric version, you can do a regular alternating lunge. Okay? Or you can do a squat. The lunges are too difficult. Really up to you. But we're going to start off with the harder version. So if you can't do the lunges, start off with a squat for the first movement. Second movement, if you can't do the plyo lunges, would be your regular lunge. If you're doing plyo lunges right off the bat, first station is going to be a plyo lunge. Okay, next station's just going to be a regular lunge. It's an easier version. Okay, 8 reps for the first movement, 10 reps for the second, and then we're going to follow that up with mountain climbers. Again, if you remember from last week, mountain climber, push-up position, right knee comes as close as you can to your right elbow. As you come back, you're going to switch sides, okay? So you're doing the same thing on the other side. So I'm bringing my left knee, bending it towards my left elbow. As I move back to the starting position, my right foot's coming up, okay? So it'll look like this in action. And we're going to do that for 30 seconds. 8 reps, 10 reps, 30 seconds. We're going to start with our plyo lunges or our regular lunges. Pick your poison. 8 reps, so 4 on each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 10 regular lunges, so 5 on each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big push. 6. Keep that knee off the ground. 7, 8. Good. 9. Big push to that starting position. And 10. Good. We're going to do our mountain climbers. Push up position. Give you 10 seconds. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. See how many times you can bend your knee to your elbow. 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to keep that chest up, arms straight, abs nice and tight. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. If your arms are too tired from that first circuit, you can always sub with jump rope, or you can sub with more jumping jacks instead of mountain climber. So if your arms are really fatigued from that first set, by all means, you can use those different movements there. So either steel jacks, jumping jacks, or jump rope. Okay. Back to the starting. We're going to plyos. 4 reps on each leg. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and high. 5. A bit higher than last round. 6, 7, 8. Good. 10 seconds. We're going to do our lunges. 5 on each leg. 10 total. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big push. 6. Big push. 7, 8. 2 more on each leg. Beauty. Good. So those lunges, if they're too easy, what you can do is hold weights If you don't have weights, you can hold bigger cans of soup, load a backpack. You can put it on your back or on your front, with water or soup cans, whatever you have. That's if it's too easy. We're gonna go into our mountain climbers, push-up position. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice strong abs, push against those abs. Bring those knees up as high as you can. Lots of reps here. Don't let your butt sink down. Push out against your abs all around your core. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give you guys 45 seconds to break for our last round. Starting 10 seconds. For plyo lunges. So this round, we're going to push it to the last round. So try to get nice and high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Regular lunges. Big push. 1, 2, good. 3, we're gonna go to 10. 4, nice and deep, but keep that knee off the ground. One more on each leg. 9 and 10, good. Back into on the ground in push-up position. We've got 5 seconds. Try to do more reps this round than you did the last two with the mountain climbers. Every time you bend your knee up is 1 rep. And go. Try to push it. Last round. Collect those reps. Bring those knees up. Arms straight out. Halfway there. Keep going. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'll let you guys break for a minute while I go through our last circuit of the day. So this one's going to be upper body dominant. So we're going to do closed grip push-ups. So we had a break there from the push-ups. So we're going to do closed grip push-ups, dips, and then jump rope. If you don't have jump rope at home, that's fine. You can just mimic the same movement. We're just going to do regular jumps for 30 seconds. It's really easy just to pretend like you're holding a jump rope in your hand and just do a nice rhythmic jump. Okay, if you want, you can do the boxer skips. It's really up to you, whatever your level is. Go through dips. You're going to need a ledge or a chair. I'm going to go off my couch here. Arms go out, or sorry, arms go straight up, legs go out. I'm just going to move back so you guys can see me there a bit better. So, hardest variation is the leg off the floor. A bit easier is heels off the floor. Easiest would be feet flat. Okay, so pick whatever one you'd like to do. We're gonna go for 10 reps on that one. Okay, the push-ups that we start with is gonna be closed grip. So just come, if you can, right to your thumb. This position here. If it's uncomfortable on the shoulders, bring it a bit wider. Okay, as you do the push-ups, they're going to look slightly different than the ones we were doing before. So what we're going to do is make sure elbows are coming back, tucked into our sides, okay? So that focuses more on the triceps. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to go to 8, okay? So hands a bit closer than a regular push-up. And as you come down, you're going to bring your elbows behind you. Try to tuck them into your sides, right into your lats here, okay? So same thing, 8 reps, 10 reps, and then 30 seconds of the jumps. Okay, so we're gonna start with the push-ups on the ground. 8 reps. You guys can see me there, good? I'll come around this way. Close grip and begin. 1, chest touches the ground. 2, arms straight up. 3, 4, elbows back. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. If your arms are shaky from the push-ups we did previously, by all means, go off your knees. Same thing. 1, 2. It's a little regression, so you're not using as much weight for that because your knees are actually supporting almost half your body weight. Okay. Next one's gonna be dips. 10 dips. Okay. Any variation you'd like. 1, elbows back all the way up straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Today's very tricep heavy, so if you can't do the variation off your heels, by all means just regress it a little bit because we did do a lot of work on the triceps and chest. You're gonna do a jumping rope, 30 seconds. Hopefully I don't break anything as we go through this. 10 seconds. And go. So we're gonna go for 30 seconds. Usually pace, first round. Nothing too crazy. You're jumping without a rope, just mimic the same movement. Halfway there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 45 seconds break. Grab some water. Going into round 2, last circuit. Again, start with the push-ups. Feel free to go from the knees, or you feel free to go from the wall. Same sort of idea with the hands, nice and close. You're going from the wall, shoulders back, elbows back. Okay. Get your 8 reps in there, or you can go from the floor if it's still not too difficult for you. So begin. 1, elbows back, chest down. 2, nice and tight, nice straight line between your head and your toes. 5, 6, 2 more, 7 all the way down, and 8. Good. Back over to our dips. Place your feet wherever you want. Bring it in for a bit easier. Out for a bit harder, off one leg if you want. Go. We're doing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Arms straight up. Grab your jump rope or your imaginary jump rope. Got 10 seconds. We're gonna go a bit quicker this time. Try to get a bit more jumps than you got in your last 30 seconds. And go. So I'm just gonna go a bit quicker. Keep the pace up a little bit. Second last round. Good. Halfway there. Keep going. Don't slow the pace down. You got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 45 seconds rest. We're going to do one more round. The last round of the last circuit, so I want you to push it a little bit. Try a bit of a tougher variation for each exercise if you can, because it's the last round. So you can really push it. You don't have to say anything in the tank for the next round. It's the last one. 20 seconds, we'll get into our push-ups. Again, you can go from the wall, from your knees, or from the standard position off your hands. Start in 10 seconds. Close grip. Focus on the triceps. Go. 1, 2, elbows back. 3, chest touches the ground. 4, 5, nice straight line in the body. 6, 7, one more, and 8. Good. Over to our dips. Again, try a bit of a tougher variation, even if it's just for a couple reps to get a feel for it. Maybe you'll use it next class. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up, all the way down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and 10. Good. Last round of cardio. 5 seconds. I really want you to push it here. So try to go even faster than you did the last round. This is our last exercise of the last round, so really push it here, okay? And go. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. We got about 20 more seconds. So pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. 15 seconds, halfway there. Last round, last circuit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Awesome job, awesome job. Take a nice break, grab some water. We're gonna cool down, do some stretches. You got about 5 minutes left in class. And we're gonna do a cool down and some stretching. So give yourself about a minute. When you're ready, I'll meet you down on the ground for our cool down slash stretching. Just catch your breath. Slowly try to rest, decrease your heart rate. Nice strong breath. We're gonna do some static stretching just to relax a little bit. You want to start on your butts on the floor. We're gonna start stretching our quads. What we're gonna do is take our left leg. I'm gonna use a pillow because my hardwood isn't so friendly on the ankles. I'm gonna kick my leg back, okay? This leg stays straight, this leg's bent. Here's my left leg. I'm gonna lean back a little bit. You shouldn't feel any pain, a little bit of tension, but no pain. If you feel any pain, stop the stretch where you are, okay? So I'm gonna slowly lean back. My shoulders go towards the ground. I'm gonna try to bring my shoulders towards this heel as well, okay? So the stretch you should feel basically from your rib cage all the way down to your hips and your quads. We're gonna hold this for 10 more seconds. Take deep breaths through your belly, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Take 2 more breaths, in through your nose, belly full of air, out through your mouth. 1 more breath, in through your nose, belly full of air, out through your mouth. Good. We're gonna switch sides. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. Take your foot back. I'm gonna bring my pillow over here so I don't hurt my ankles. Swing it back. Oops, sorry. Swing it back there. Lean back. So my butt's on the floor. This butt cheek is kind of off the floor. Kicking my leg back here. Lean back towards your heel. Again, you should feel like stretching your rib cage all the way through your hips and your quads. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. Take deep breaths, and you can actually, as you breathe in deeply, you can lean back a bit more. Nice and slow and gentle. Big breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Breath. 2 more breaths. In through your nose, big belly full of air. Out through your mouth. 1 more. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. I'm just gonna turn down my radio because there's a bunch of commercials on right now. All right, while we're standing, we're just gonna stand in I call it an athletic stance. So our feet are about hip width apart. Legs are slightly bent. What we're gonna do is hold our hands out, push our butt back. We're gonna hinge at the hips, meaning I'm just dropping my chest a little bit, keeping my back straight, slightly bent. I'm gonna let my arms just hang off the sides of my body. And I'm gonna slowly try to come down towards my toes. You guys can, sorry, I'm gonna adjust this a little bit so you can see. So I'm just slowly pushing my butt back, bring my hands towards my toes, So hang out in this position here, just let the arms hang. Again, if you're working on the computer, these muscles in the upper back tend to get very tight. So we want to let them just hang. You should feel the stretch up there. Okay. If you don't feel the stretch, just let your arms a bit looser. Okay. You should feel it. You can lean to one side. So drop this hand, hold for 10 seconds. Okay, then switch sides. This side, 10 seconds. You should feel the stretch more on this side of the arms, but you'll feel it on this side of the back more. Okay. Good. Now let both hands just hang there. Lean to the front a little bit. Back a little bit, very gently. And then slowly come up. Good. We're going to go into a squat position. So I want to see you try to go as low as you can into the squat. If you have to hold the wall for balance, you can. So if you're close to a wall, get into the squat position, nice and deep. If you have to like push into the wall, you can. Or if you want to hang off the wall, you can. But I want to see you in this position here. We're going to try to hold that for 30 seconds. Okay, nice and low. Try to shove the knees out of the way so you have room for your hips to drop down. Okay, we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. If you want, you can put your elbows and just press your knees out, or you can just hold them to the side, to the back of your head, wherever you'd like. But I want to see you in a nice deep squat position. We're halfway there, so we're going to go 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Hold that position. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand up. We're just going to stretch our necks out a little bit. I know a lot of people don't have the greatest workstation right now, so our bodies are taking a beating while we're in different positions working. So let's make sure we do a little bit of care for our necks. So we're just going to put our hands on the top of our heads here, at the back of our heads, sorry. Very gently, you can look down towards your feet. Feel a little bit of a pull. Hold that for 10 more seconds. Look straight down. Just concentrate on your breathing the whole time. Good. Look up, straight up at the ceiling. So I'm just putting my thumbs under my chin and looking straight up if I can. Good. Again, any pain, that's a sign to stop the stretch. Don't go any further. We're going to drop our head to the left. The left hand goes on the right side of our head. A gentle, gentle pull. 10 more seconds. And switch. Same thing on the other side. Bring your ear towards your shoulder. Next one we're going to do, we're going to start with our chin towards our chest. And we're just going to do a half circle, ear towards our left shoulder. And a half circle to the side, ear towards our shoulder, nice and slow. Nice and gentle. 2 more. 1. And 2. Awesome. Hope you enjoyed today's boot camp. Again, we'll be back out here next week. Same sort of thing. Our rest times will decrease again next week. Our exercises will get a bit more difficult, a bit more challenging. If you would like any more, I guess more individual tips or anything, just shoot me a message. I can always shout it out as we're going. If you do want me to kind of take a look at how you're performing your exercise, just remember to turn on your camera for next class. If you have any questions about this class or anything else that we're running in our department, just give us a shout, okay? Hope you have a great day and happy Halloween. I should have wore a costume today, but I'm sure you guys are all dressed up. Yeah, have a great weekend. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next Thursday. Thanks for joining us, guys.